Hello all. Today I am going to show in this video how you can log into WebEx meeting from your smartphone. For this first step you have to download the WebEx meeting app from the Play Store. Here I have already downloaded the WebEx meeting app from the Play Store and you can see this is here. So I just click on it. The WebEx meeting app has opened. You can see here two buttons. One is join meeting and the other one is sign in. So sign in is used when you want to host a meeting or conduct a meeting. Join meeting is used when you want to become a participant of some other's meeting. So as far as teachers are concerned, we will begin with the sign in option. For our school, the sign in details will be provided by our school. The login name and the password will be given for the teachers, and for the students the joining meetings ID will be given to the students. So teachers will go in through sign in and the students will go in through join meeting. So now let me first time when you are going into sign in meeting, as I said, so what you will do is you click on sign in. So now I have given my mail ID for signing in, and at this time you have to go back to your Gmail account. In your Gmail account you will be getting a message from the WebEx people regarding, so you can see here there is a message from Cisco WebEx. So you can see they have given you, I hope it is clear for you, they have given you your username as well as the website APAC. So here you can just go for create password. So here you can create a password for your account, so you can sign into your WebEx site and to the desktop app and mobile app. So this is your own. Okay, so once we have set the password for our account, we'll again come back to WebEx meeting, go to sign in, and then here you are going to enter your ID which I had taken it. So it is my mail ID, and then I go for the next option. In the next option you can see this is my select the site, right? And now enter the password which I had given. Next, you have signed in. So this is my space where I can start my meeting. So this is how we will create a meeting for our own account. So now I have created a website account under WebEx and I am going to start a meeting. So the same process, your WebEx account will be created from the school and they will give you. So only thing is for you have to sign in with the account which is given from the school. Now for a trial version, maybe you can create an account like this and then start your meeting. What is given from the school ID, you will be starting the meeting. So once you sign in with that particular mail ID and password in your mobile, you have to swipe left. When you swipe left, you will get something called upcoming meetings. In the upcoming meetings, you have to go with the particular date and that particular meeting, and there you have to click on start. Okay, so that is different when you get the sign in mail ID from the school. Now you could see this is my meeting room. I can go for two options, start meeting. So here I go for the start meeting. It will ask you for some options, whether you are allowed to enter, access your audio, video, all that will be asked. So you go for all your, click allow. So there will be 2 or 3 options. Since I have already used, it is not asking me again and again here. When you are running it for the first time, they will ask you for allowing access for audio, video and all that, so that you can all take it. And you can see here, this is my host. I am the host here, and you can see this meeting number. Can you see the meeting number 15433688865, right? This meeting number is what will be given to the students. Okay, So now I have started off with my meeting. My meeting I can start now. So now so I'm returning back to the meeting. Yeah, and then you can see here we have some options here. These are the participants. So how many participants have joined, you can see it from here. Here there are no participants, it is only me. So somebody, so when you want to run a trial run, what you can do is you can just you can give this number 15433, this number you can give it to your, like when you do it you get a meeting number. That meeting number you can give it to your friends or colleagues, and you can ask them to join the meeting. So like you can do a trial version of it. Clear? And then next this is your audio button, which you see here is the audio button, and the video button which you see down here. So when I click on this, you can see unmuted. That means whatever I speak will be heard by everybody. If I don't want, I keep it unmuted. This is the video. So video is just showing the video section. So your face, whatever it is, it has to be on, you can on it. So this is your video session. Then you have some controls over here. Can you see here? You can share your content. Here you have share your content. Then meeting privilege. So for you as of now, you only require to know what is sharing the content. Suppose I want to share some whiteboard. Clear? I want to share or you want to share the screen, you can just click on sharing the screen. Whether it will ask you whether you want to access, you're allowed to make it to share your screen in meetings. Okay, I give okay. And you can see the screen meetings will be available for all. Okay, then you can also go for change share content. You can also take whiteboard. So when you take whiteboard, it will help you to write, draw anything. So you can take a pen from here and you can draw something. If you want to write, same thing what is shown from the video, the same options will remain the same. Only thing is you have to swipe here and there. Okay, so I go you're coming back to, you want to save the current document. No, I don't want to save it again, so I've come back. So there are still more options, like when you have so many people on your meeting, you can see them. You can see them here, how many of them are here, all that can be seen here. Clear? And here you can also go for, this is the ball which I have already told on the video class. So the remaining all is the same. Clear? So here also you can go for meeting privileges. I had shown mute on entry. You want all the participants to be muted. Okay, so when they enter, you don't want them to shout, you can go for the mute all on entry. Then shortcut, all that is known. You can go for the chat option. You can go for, you want to get chat, the same thing which is shown in the video. So you can go through the video of the desktop to know more about the options. Share content. So share content means you can also show something, what is, you have created some video here, you can also show it. Share content means here it share your screen, share whiteboard. You want to show something from the Google Drive, you can show something from the photo, all that is there. So if you want to run a PowerPoint, you run the PowerPoint on your screen and then you can share it. Clear? So all these things which is there, or you have saved something in your Google Drive, some PowerPoint or video, you can directly run that from your Google Drive. So all these options are there, like we have seen in the desktop app. Clear? So once you have finished everything, you will be going for this red button. This red button indicates that you are going to end the meeting for all. So end the meeting means though the participants are there, when you end the meeting, they will also be ending their own meeting. Okay, so this is how you are going to work. Mobile phone app. I think once you have entered into this WebEx meeting, the starting process, it remains the same. So every day you can explore and find out one new things what is there in this. Okay. I think that much is enough. Basically that much is only enough for you. You also have so many things, your settings and all that. So all that you need not go into meeting list. So many things are there. So as of now you need not go into all this. Okay, so what happens is when I am owning my say start my video, you can see I don't want to show my picture over here. You can see so if you are a speaker, you are the speaker, your face will be there on the screen. Okay, and whatever you speak will come on as an audio. I hope this much is clear. So once you try working with some of other teachers, you give them mail ID and then ask them also to join, and then you can just do an R&D work there. Okay, I hope the small video will be helpful for you just to know how you are going to run from your mobile app. So don't worry if you are not account through your Gmail or something, because the Gmail account and the password will be given from the school. The one which I have shown here is now just for you to create a trial version, a free version. Clear? Otherwise everything will be provided from the school. Okay, thank you very much. So let me leave the meeting. So I'm just leaving the meeting and I said end meeting. Fine. Yeah, there are so many things. Okay, so the other one which I would like to tell you is about joining a meeting. So if you want to join somebody's meeting, you just go for the join meeting. In the join meeting, some number, I showed you some number, that number will be typed over here, and then you will have to click on the join. So when I click on the join button, that particular meeting will be hoisted. Clear? So children will be using this joining meeting. They will be giving the number here, and when they click on join, they will ask for a password. So that password you have to give, and you will be joining directly into the meeting. Since here I have not scheduled any meeting, so I am not able to show you with joining. Once you start doing it, I hope it will be helpful for you. Okay.